And welcome back to another Cyberpunk video, everyone. Today I'm going to show you guys where you can find the Site D Cynosure facility. First off, you want to come to Crest Street, right over here. Crest Street Fast Travel. Now, you would have been here on a mission, and I apologize if you haven't done that mission yet. This will have spoilers in it. You want to go to the lower level. This is when you're with that reporter gal, and this is quite interesting. More lore on the Cynosure facility. Keeps opening up. But anyways, you want to run down here. And your best bet is come and drop right down this right here. And obviously you got to duck. But we know the Cynosure facility was started up to counteract Arasoka's soul killer thing. And that was, of course, back around 2020, right before 2020. But there was a second attempt to open the Cynosure facility, which was in around the 2060s or the mid 2060s, give or take. Make sure you crouch down there, and this is your Site D. The main Cynosure facility is Site C. And let's see, I don't think it's going to let me open the doors, so I'm going to have to just do my little thing. There we go. Okay, this one's not that big, as you can tell. There's nothing behind that door. Now, when you first come down here, there's turrets. Come here, check things out. And that's interesting. Scan everything. You're down inside these places because there is information, messages, expedition report. Now, this bunker was primarily focused on the attempt to reopen the Site C Cynosure facility in the mid-60s, 2060s. We reached Site C yesterday, attempting to enter the data fortresses. Everything is encrypted. See, this is really interesting. Let's see. Might be some military. Okay. Urgent immediate evacuation. I mean, come in here and read all of these things. But, another thing I want to talk about is SongBird. SongBird clearly is not flesh and bone human, the one that we interact with during our playthrough of Phantom Liberty. And we also know from reading notes and messages on the computers in the Site C facility that the Netrunners they had down there were like frying their brains, literally the rogue AIs beyond the blackwall or whatever, could be demons for all we know, the horrors that man might have unleashed upon the world. Well, SongBird was like linked into all of that. But she was clearly a machine, which begs the question, in the previous memories, you can clearly tell that she's a human. Was the SongBird we interacted with a construct? That way she could actually handle dealing with the black wall? Because honestly, according to all the notes, that's the only way they could handle dealing with the black wall. They had to have that special room with all those like plugs in the floor, or else it would literally fry their synapses in their brain and kill them. So it really leaves the question, is there a flesh and blood SongBird that was controlling her construct? Or did she possibly sell her soul to the demons beyond the black wall and somehow put her consciousness in this machine, basically, I don't know, in a way, selling her humanity? But for what? I mean, we see all the memories when she was clearly flesh and blood, back in New York. Even, Reed talks about that. And then when they left New York, I guess to come out here, we also see memories of her at the Site C Cynosure facility, where she was still obviously human. What happened there? I mean, I can't really find anything on that except Possibly the songbird we interacted with was a construct of the actual flesh and blood songbird. That way, she's able to actually interact with the black wall and AIs beyond it, possibly. But we know what happened to her. Almost makes me wonder if I shouldn't have killed her in the actual main ending, because I don't believe that was really her, maybe a projection of her consciousness. And I highly doubt there was an actual organic brain inside her head. I mean, when you first see her at the big party gala area, and she's wearing that gown, you can clearly tell she is a machine with fake skin put over in little patches. You know, actually, at first it was kind of a like, whoa, you know, kind of a wake up call. But there's really nothing else on it that I could discover. But yeah, this is the Site D. This place is tied to the Site C Cynosure facility. And I want to show you one more thing I discovered down in the Site C facility, because there's a reference that this gal, Lisa, was a person who was down there. And she has a shard. Let me go find that shard. I want to kind of read this to you. That's why you need to get down there and just look at all these things. Journal, shards. It's in other, and it's like down here about the middle. So there was an easier way to organize these things. But yeah, it's right down here. Where is it? Lisa Smith. She was a netrunner. And there's notes down in the Cynosure facility C that specifically talk about her. But let's see what she said. I found this just yesterday, by the way. What we found here is more than just a chance at a scientific and technological breakthrough. This bunker is like a perfectly preserved dinosaur egg, a virtually untouched, unblemished facility bursting with equipment and data that we had no access to until now. Heck, we thought this data was irretrievably lost. But I hope we can unearth secrets not only about Militech, but cyberspace itself, the deepest registries, the darkest depths of the net in which lurks the unknown. Yeah, God knows what unknowns beyond that black wall. I mean, different dimension, creatures, things way beyond rogue AIs. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. All those rogue AIs that those netrunners from Project Cynosure were hunting, are they still here? Or maybe they broke free from their chains long ago and are locked away behind the black wall, waiting for the moment when someone restarts the core and reaches beyond forbidden boundaries. I feel like an archaeologist who's just broken into a digital tomb, moments away from discovering a secret that will forever change our reality. You know what, guys and gals? Another DLC could so easily take place because the core did restart. Yeah, the core did restart because during the somewhat broken mission, we had to shut the core down to get in there and make our choice with Songbird. Think about that. The core was reactivated. Could something have happened that now, in between this time period of this DLC and the next one, and God, let's hope there's another DLC in Cyberpunk. I mean, this is the only first one we really had that was even significant. But this is a perfect storyline opening for me, and I'd love to know more about Songbird. I mean, the one we interacted with was clearly a construct. Where's the flesh and blood Songbird, guys? Leave me your ideas in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next Cyberpunk video. Keep safe. Peace.